And today, what? Redoing the intro. Hello! Okay, so I wanted to do this. I've been mentioning on the past couple picfed episodes that I want to do a breakdown of the SWF Money in the Bank match card. And if you don't know the SWF, it is my picfed that I do in this arena here. Right before filming this, I did a video on the new entranceway for Money in the Bank. So, if I remember, that link should be in the description of this video, if I remember. And there's the briefcase hanging above the ring. But I want to do the whole match card, so I'm gonna get right into it. Quick little disclaimer for if you do watch the Fed, and you haven't seen the past episode or couple, some stuff. If you don't want that spoiled, don't watch this or go watch those before you watch this. But I'm gonna break down the match card and everything like storyline going into all these matches. So let's get off with the first match on this card. So first match up on the card, we do have the SWF Extreme Championship Death Match between Kevin Owens and Hangman Adam Page. So going into this match, let me move the camera a bit down. But okay, focus camera, please. But going into this match, on the most recent episode, SWF Live episode 12, Kevin Owens wanted a match. He wanted to defend his belt against Hangman. So he asked for that match because Hangman has came up short on multiple occasions when it comes to the Extreme Championship division or the original Deathmatch Championship, but that's his own thing. But like Hangman pinned Nick Gage, beating him for the first time. Kevin Owens pinned Hangman to become the Extreme Champion in a gauntlet match. Hangman was the second last man eliminated in the barbed wire battle royal, so he's came up short multiple occasions. Kevin Owens wanted a death match against him, so that's the match that will be kicking off Money in the Bank, just in general, and we'll be kicking off part 1 of Money in the Bank. And this is a match I'm very ecstatic to film because I've had many trips to the craft store for the Zooms. Got this jewelry chain, which, if you don't know a lot about deathmatch wrestling, every once certain places will replace the ropes with chains. So I got this stuff to try that out. So I'm excited for that. So this is a match I'm absolutely excited to film. So with that breakdown this match, let's get on with the next match on the card. So before I get into this, when I like in between these cuts, I just heard geese outside, which really confused me. Whatever. So, getting back into this, second matchup on the card, we have the SWF Tag Team Championship match. Most recent episode 12. I'll be revealing that one because that one revealed a lot of stuff coming up in this one. But the Viking Raiders took on the Usos in a number 1 contendership match for who would get to face the Young Bucks at Money in the Bank. And as you can see, the Viking Raiders won. If you don't watch the Fed, it's a great match. It's a fun one. I really liked filming that one. They will probably have a rematch against the Usos at some point in the future. But Young Bucks, Viking Raiders, Bucks will be making their second defense of the tag team titles, I'm pretty sure. I filmed this stuff and I'm losing track of the story at some points, but this should be their second defense. I think their first defense was a little bit after Winter Beyond the Wall, which is a while ago, so this match really cool. So with that, let's get on with the next one. Next matchup here on the card will be the Pitch Black match, which is not going to be like the Pitch Black match that we saw in WWE back at the Royal Rumble. But this is going to be my own interpretation. It's going to be very much themed after that because Bray Wyatt's in it. But this match has a lot riding on it. These two have been kind of feuding for a little bit in the Fed. Kind of started back at Winter Beyond the Wall. Matt Hardy got thrown through a stage by guys in sheep masks. So, whole bunch of stuff riding on this. This will not be his gear for Money in the Bank. Some of these guys will look the exact same as they have in the past in the Fed. But for Money in the Bank, a couple of these guys will have custom gears that they might wear once for this or a couple other times after. Don't know, but this match, I actually came up with this. I wanted them to have this match at Money in the Bank, and I came up with this a few weeks ago. And it was the week after. I think it was the same week that was Royal Rumble, or the week after. I can't fully remember, but I remember watching. I think it was after because I watched WWE Royal Rumble. Great pay-per-view, by the way. But saw that, I was like, oh, I want to film this match. So it's going to be my own interpretation of it. The arena is going to be very different. Bray Wyatt here, which this is a custom Bray Wyatt figure. Very happy with how this came out. The paint on the legs is chipping off, so maybe before the pay-per-view I might go in and paint up the black on his tights again. Matt Hardy's going to be in custom gear, but there's a lot riding on this one. Very interesting. And now let's get on with the next match on the card. So this will be the match kicking off Money in the Bank Part 2 on the channel. So this will be a few weeks away from me filming this. But this is the 24/7 title match. And you're probably wondering, wait, why is Matt Riddle the only guy in the ring? Because at the current moment, the 24/7 champion, no one knows who he is. He's secret. He took out so everything going in this was something revealed on episode 12. Matt Riddle came out challenging someone that he took out R-Truth in the backstage area, and then some other guy came in, pinned R-Truth, and became the 24/7 champion. So he'll have a parking lot brawl against whoever the 24/7 champion is during Money in the Bank. So they will have that match, which is going to be very interesting because got to set up a whole parking lot area. Very much one of my favorite little mini setups to do when it comes to the Fed. But Matt Riddle taking on whoever the 24/7 champion is in a parking lot brawl to kick off part 2 of Money in the Bank. So let's get on with the next match on the card. So now with the co-main event of Money in the Bank. No, I will be doing the Money in the Bank ladder match as the main event. Yes, I know, weird, but whole thing. But we got the SWF Championship match between Jeff Hardy and Roman Reigns. Yes, this is a fix-up Roman Reigns. I'll get to that in a second. But this match, there was a number 1 contendership match on episode 12, just like the tag team titles. Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles. Winner would face Jeff Hardy at Money in the Bank. And as you can see, Roman Reigns did win that match, beating AJ Styles with some other stuff going on afterwards. So go check out that episode. Go check out that because a absolutely crazy bit happened between these two. But yeah, this will be Roman Reigns gear for that. I very much love this fix-up I did. I think I saw, I think it was MDT. I saw him do this custom. I think that's his Roman Reigns fix-up that I saw. I thought it was really cool, so I tried it. It's I think the first set of Uso Elites lower legs with John Cena black shorts, upper legs thigh piece. And then on this, this is the most recent Top Picks Roman Reigns. I just have the Ultimate Edition gauntlet on him because I took the gauntlet from the Top Picks, painted it blue, did not like the shade of it, and need to repaint it a lighter shade of blue, but very much like this little fix-up I saw, so I wanted to make it, and this will probably be his gear for Money. It will be, not probably, it will be. That's just my excuse to use this figure. Really like it. Mine's not as good as the one I saw because the legs are weird, but whatever. I'm happy about that. I do have a little custom for Jeff Hardy that I'm not going to show because it's going to be secretive. It's going to debut in Money in the Bank. So actually, if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen it. But that's going to be his gear for Money in the Bank, defending his championship for the second time as well. He won his belt back at Winter Beyond the Wall, and this is going to be his first defense. Actually, second defense. What am I saying? This is going to be his second defense here for Money in the Bank. So, yeah, let's get that. Time for the main event of Money in the Bank. And here is the main event of Money in the Bank, the Money in the Bank ladder match. Currently, yes, I'm going to use the gold briefcase, the larger version. I like it more. I think in one of my rantars I talked about this whole piece here, but yeah. But we got the Money in the Bank ladder match, so yes, Brock Lesnar is in street gear. I'll get into that when I'm talking about all this, but I'll tell you about everything in the order of how it came in. So the first Money in the Bank qualifier match was Chris Jericho versus Stone Cold. Chris Jericho versus Stone Cold. Stone Cold was a surprise. Chris Jericho on the episode before that wanted a Canadian title in the SWF, so as you can see, he's the Canadian champion. So the first match for it was on the episode after, where he took on a mystery opponent, which ended up being Stone Cold. He won via distraction with Sammy Guevara. He used a baseball bat, knocked out Stone Cold, got the pin, becoming the Canadian champion, and the first man to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Next, after that, was Will Ospreay when he took on Finn Balor. 1-1. Finn Balor was scheduled to have a Money in the Bank qualifier against a mystery opponent which came out being the debuting Will Ospreay. That great Super Sevens Will Ospreay figure. Look at that figure, yeah. One of the things that I'm very happy I chose to open to bring him into the Fed. Great figure. Hands scare me when they interchange, but whatever. Oh, crap. Had to quickly stand up those figures, but I think next qualifying, I'll get to my Stone Cold over there in a minute. But we got the Beast Brock Lesnar over here. This nice little, not full fix-up I did, but I got these little jean shorts. I think they're probably from a G.I. Joe, some 12-inch figures, what I'm assuming they come with. Yes, the belt buckle looks a little bit suspicious, but whatever. Didn't originally notice that. Someone pointed that out to me. But got this. This is the Ultimate Edition Brock Lesnar. This is not going to be what he looks like for Money in the Bank. I just have this done up, but shorts, little stuff. I'll get into that in a minute. But he beat Darby Allin in a Money in the Bank qualifying match. Absolutely just brutal match. Just Darby Allin getting the crap thrown. He got chucked both ways across the ring a ton. Kind of a bit of a funny match, so you couldn't clearly tell who wins, but it's one I think you should check out. It's funny. I think, I can't fully remember what episode that was on. But, got Brock Lesnar. Got this nice little fix-up. I don't know what that has from. It's the Ultimate, though. I'm going to have to take all this off for the Money in the Bank match itself. But you got him. Put him back right there. Maybe I should actually switch out these little gloves on him so that his street gear is just base hands. But next man to qualify was Kenny Omega, the current United States champion. Got this nice little gear. I'll talk about it in a moment. But he beat Seth Rollins in a non-title. It was not a match for the U.S. title. The two of them had a match. Didn't directly have a match. They were in the first ever match in the SWF for this belt. Kenny Omega did not win that. Kevin Owens won that. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. Go check out a few original episodes of Fed if you want to see a story about that. Actually, should I do a story breakdown of the entire Fed? Maybe. I'll think about doing that at some point. But got Kenny Omega here. He beat Seth Rollins. This is probably going to be his Money in the Bank gear as well. Because, got the legs. These are not from the series that, was it Unrivaled Series 1? This is not the legs from that. These are actually you can tell because they do not have the skin tone peg in the crotch piece. These are actually legs from that GameStop exclusive, Kenny. No, I did not pop the legs off mine, actually. Ended up with a second one because the one GameStop where, here had like 4 of them. It was a 3 or 4. They had way too many, and last time I was there, they were still up there. So, got a second one of those, popped the legs on here. I absolutely love this. It's kind of more of a Bullet Club gear, which is what I'm going for in the Fed. Put on one of these jackets from, I think, a Sting. Plus, got the U.S. Championship, so absolutely love this figure done up. Plus, going to be great. Current United States champion. Maybe we'll see something between the Canadian champion and United States champion. Who knows? But next man to qualify, if the camera will focus, we got Cody Rhodes. Man who is the winner of the 2023 Royal Rumble for WWE. Actually, the day I'm filming this is Elimination Chamber, so who's he going to be facing at WrestleMania? Most likely Roman Reigns. But that's not about this. I'm not doing a video about Elimination Chamber. I'm doing a video about my Money in the Bank. But Cody Rhodes, he defeated... Oh, who did he beat? He beat Karrion Kross. The two of them had a match before in the SWF where Karrion Kross beat him. But Cody this time came out on top, beating Karrion Kross. Great match. As he almost falls out of the ring. But he won that one. Nice one. This is the Walmart exclusive Supreme, Cody. That's why the legs are different. I'd like to get his main Supreme at some point. That's why the head. I don't like this head. Look at that. Terrifying. He's trying to... It's like some horror movie villain with that smile. Whatever. Put him back. But he qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match as he almost takes it. Oh my god! Cody Rhodes taking out Kenny Omega behind him once again. Jeez. Okay, next man qualified. You're probably wondering, wait a minute, didn't you already say that Chris Jericho beat Stone Cold? Well, on the most recent, on episode 12 of SWF Live, there was a second chance battle royal of all 5 men that lost qualifying matches. The 5 men that these all guys won, they beat guys. All of those men went on to a second chance battle royal to figure out the 6th member to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match, which was all the guys I've listed off. Stone Cold here, who clearly won. Seth Rollins, Darby Allin, Karrion Kross. I'm brain farting for some reason. Whatever. I'll get to that in a moment. Who am I forgetting? Finn Balor. Yeah, Finn Balor. So, order that. They all went at it. It came down to... Technically, it came down to Stone Cold, Karrion Kross, but it was practically the second. Seth Rollins he put Seth Rollins over the rope. Karrion Kross came running at him. He ducked the rope. Karrion Kross fell out of the ring. Stone Cold took the victory in that one. It's a good match. Second time I've ever filmed a battle royal. A lot more simpler because there's only 5 guys, not 10. But, yeah, Stone Cold came out on top in the battle royal there for the second chance at Money in the Bank. So, this is the entire group of guys who will be in the in the Money in the Bank ladder match at SWF Money in the Bank. So, I'd also like to say, I did choose to put the Money in the Bank ladder match last, because I'm not a big fan of having that Money in the Bank guy might cash in right after he wins the briefcase the same night. No, we're not doing that. Money in the Bank, it's the pay-per-view, it's the main event. Not going to have any like, oh, is the winner going to go cash in his thing? No. Title match is going to happen before this. This is going to be our main event. So, yeah. And that's the match card for Money in the Bank. Some stuff on it may be subject to change, might switch it around a bit in the order, but I'm pretty sure this is the order that I'm going to stick with for the show. So, yeah, and with that, this video is over.